Hey guys, it's Sunday and today I have a new video for you guys, and today I decided that I am gonna let you in on a very little secret about Victoria Lynn Howe. Are you ready? Are you ready? I had a very bad and unfortunate and very troublesome childhood, and I think it'll be interesting if you guys wanted to know. So I will be telling you about that in 3 different stories that I have for you guys. So I'm just gonna get right into it and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first story I have for you guys happened when I was about 5 or 6, and me and my family went to our local park, like a couple blocks away from where I am now. And I was playing, having a good old time, joop on the monkey bars, playing in the playground. And Victoria thought it'd be a good idea to put my head right between the bars of the playground, and my head went in and it did not come out, meaning I was stuck between 2 bars like this, and I couldn't get out. I could not get out. So of course my grandma was like, oh my god, everybody, my granddaughter is stuck between some bars. So they eventually had to freaking call the fire department. And as not embarrassing as that would be for me, because I was like 5 or 6, so I didn't really care. I thought it was kind of funny actually. But they had to call the fire department, and the fire department had to get me out. They had to break the bar and force me out. So it was not fun. So as to how I got my head in there, mystery to me. But how I got my head out, there was no way I was being left there by myself, by my lonesome, in the middle of a park with 2 bars around my head. Okay, so story number 2 happened when I was in like 3rd grade, and in 3rd grade I went through this stage where I was kind of like very rebellious, and I don't know what was going on with me, but it was not the most productive time for me. So okay, so there's multiple parts to this story, so I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the second story I have for you happened when I was in like 3rd grade, and this one was Victoria during her rebellious stage, and there's many parts to this story, so I'm just gonna get into it. Okay, so number 1, when I was in 3rd grade, I had a teacher, obviously, and she would when we did our homework, she would give us like these little tickets, if you used to go to like a carnival and they give you like the tickets for to get on like rides and stuff. We had those, and we would get one like every time we did our homework. So every time we did our homework, if we had like 5, I think, by Friday, she would give us a piece of candy, and I appreciated that. But Victoria, being greedy as hell, I was like, oh, I want some more candy, this isn't sufficing for me. So I had after school at that time, because I was in an after school program until my grandma got home, and I used to go upstairs to the 3rd floor to my classroom, and I would do one of 2 things or both. I would either A, steal some tickets, like take all the tickets, so that by Friday I would have candy, because 5 tickets gave me one like little airhead or piece of chocolate or whatever, and I would eat that. Or I would take the candy itself, or I'd do both, take candy and some tickets. I was sticky fingers, just sticky fingers. I had literal sticky fingers. And then there was one part of my 3rd grade year where I would sneak up to my 1st grade classroom, where I had my 1st grade class out and my favorite teacher, and I would literally go into her closet, and she had this thingy of cookies, like chocolate chip cookies, and they were so good. I used to take them 2 at a time and go downstairs, and then I'd oh, I want more, so I'd go back upstairs or risk me getting caught, and I would literally choop, eat the cookie like it was nobody's business. And then another time, this happened in after school. So Victoria, being in, I don't know what was going through my head, I don't know what made me think that it'd be a good idea, but in 3rd grade and after school we would go outside to play, and one day I'm like, oh, can I use the bathroom? So I'm like, okay. I went to the bathroom, I came back, and there was a marker, like a permanent marker on the floor. So I picked it up. I picked up the marker, and I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I took the marker and I went to the door, because we're in my school, there was like 4 doors leading to the outside, like lined up in a row. So 2 of them were connected, like double doors. So I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I took the marker and in big letters I literally tagged the wall, tagged the wall, tagged the wall. Yep. And I don't know what made me do it, but okay, I finished tagging the wall and I turned around and there's this literal 5th grader, big 5th grader, standing at the top of the stairs. And me panicking, I didn't know what to do, so I dropped the marker and I danced, literally danced, like I was doing nothing wrong, danced my way out to the back outside, because I didn't think I would get caught. So I was outside for like a good 10 minutes. And then here comes Willie, the freaking security guard. And he's like, oh, we need to talk to Victoria. Like, they were looking for me. Well, they didn't know my name, but they were looking for me. And they saw me and I was like, no, 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 not me, not I. And I was like, no, no. So they took me back inside and the security guard was like, we need you to write whatever you wrote on that wall on this piece of paper, because if you say that you didn't do it, it's a good thing I'm in 11th grade and I know what I'm talking about. So he was like, if you didn't do it, you need to prove it right now, so you need to write whatever you wrote on the wall on this piece of paper. So I did it, but the way that I did it, I'm right-handed. I don't know, maybe I wasn't smart enough to use my left hand, but I'm right-handed. But I didn't write it how I wrote it on that wall. Literally, I was holding that pencil so lightly, literally wobbling my fingers, just, and I'm just like, great. And I'm like, they're never gonna get me, never gonna get me. And then you know what, 5 minutes later he went to go like compare it, and like 5 minutes later he comes back and he's like, you have to go to the office. And I'm like, okay, great. Like, damn, I'm busted. I'm freaking busted. I was so upset. But then again, I'm like, okay, he obviously, first of all, he had a witness, literally was watching me do it. And like, I don't think I'm even that good of a liar, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so I ended up getting suspended from after school after that for an entire week. A whole week. Nope, I didn't even care actually, because after school was really boring. And I'm pretty sure I stopped going after 3rd grade. So, yeah. And the last story that I'm going to share with you guys, I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this story like in another video. I think it was like, I don't even remember. Like, I think it was in the 50 facts about me. But I really like this story because it's so funny to me. But it was the time, legit, and I don't even know what grade, because it was like 7th grade. There was this kid that I used to talk to in like he was like in 8th grade, maybe later, but we used to talk, and we used to talk on the phone or whatever. So there was this one time we were on the phone and I was going through this phase where I would always like to like step on my bed. So alright, you see, this is my bed. I would step on it. Before I sat down, I would like lean against the wall, like put my back on the wall and slide down the wall. So here I am, you know, hey, hi, how you doing? Yeah. And I was literally had the phone to my ear, because I was using my house phone. So I had the phone to my ear and I'm like, okay, yeah, I literally went, stepped on my bed like I normally do, leaned up against the wall like I normally do. The only thing that didn't happen that was normal this time, I literally went to slide down and my bed slid out. It slid out away from the wall. So I ended up falling and the phone flew out my hand. I don't know where it went, but literally all I know is when I came to my senses, like what the hell just happened, I look at myself and I'm like this between my bed. So it's kind of like literally just, it was this was me behind my bed. Like, the fold of my hands is the fold of like my pelvis. Literally just, it was not a fun time. Like, I could have freaking hurt myself. It was so freaking funny to me, and I don't know why, but it really was. And then I ended up eventually, my aunt's like, what happened? I'm like, hey, I was being an asshole. So then I like go pick up the phone and he's like, what just happened? And I'm like, nothing. Like, I didn't, like, something fell. Like, I didn't even fall, it was something else. And he's like, oh, okay, whatever. So that was really embarrassing, because I'm pretty sure he came to the conclusion like she probably just busted her face, and it was not fun for me at all. So, story of my life, right? Okay guys, so that was it. Those were my 3 stories. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you laughed at this video, because honestly, every time I think about these things, I literally want to die of laughter, because it's so funny to me, and my life is really unfortunate, and yeah, literally so unfortunate. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So free to like it and subscribe if you were watching it and you never watched my videos before. Watch them, I guess, if you want to, but I highly suggest it. Yeah, but yeah, like, subscribe, come back next Sunday for another video. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know, but yeah, come back next week.